What's up, man? How are you?
This is my first time coming up to his memorial here.
S1000 in the air with the Pacific Ocean. And it's a Wednesday. You got a long way to go.
Yeah, you're Brian 636, right?
Yeah. Guys, if these gas prices don't tell you where we're at, I'm about to. All right, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls. If you cannot already tell by this scenery, we are off Avenue Pico in San Clemente, California. And it is that time of the year. Not gonna stand around and talk too much on this one. I'll get right into it. So if you guys are brand new to my channel, many years ago, I was a U.S. Marine. I was with 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines, a pretty historied infantry battalion in the Marine Corps. For all my history buffs, you can do all the research on it you want. It's been in every major conflict since basically the beginning of the Marine Corps. And your least favorite motovlogger, Brian 636, was stationed here on Camp Pendleton, California, which is just south of this beautiful little town I like to call San Clemente. God, if Cali isn't the perfect place to own a 1000cc sport bike, I don't know where is. I used to own a Gixxer 1000 and used to come to the canyons and stuff like that out here all the time. And as you guys know, every year when I'm out here in California, I really do enjoy just bringing you guys along with me back onto base and really immerse myself back with Marine culture, not just for a day or two, but I like to stay down here for a little bit of length. San Mateo Campground, let's go! We're getting off at Cristina's, but Basilone Road, John Basilone, super famous infantry machine gunner. A lot of the 0331 boys already know. Absolute hero from World War II. Got his own road named after him here. But San Clemente is literally like the perfect little Spanish village by the sea. It's a mixture of a lot of van life, surfers, you know, a little bit of nomads, super rich people, you know, like the rich people that live up in those hills. And most importantly, it's home to the north side of Camp Pendleton. My home. Oh, I want to stop and get a picture of the BMW with the sign. This is the BMW's first time in California, and especially the first time on base. It just is throwing me back right now because I used to ride a 1000cc bike on and off base on the weekends that we weren't deployed or training or you know, actually had free time to do so. Surfers unloading right there, super cool. There's the mountain out there that we always used to train at. It's like a pretty much an urban immersion into wherever you're going on your deployment. And you see the boots out there? This is a tradition for Marines when they get out. As they leave base for one last time, they throw their boots over the power lines like that. Pretty much saying that part of my life is staying here. Just the smell. I know you guys can't smell. It's YouTube. I know you can't smell, but the smell of the sage and the shrubbery on Pendleton is super unique, and it really just brings me back right away. I don't know if this camera is doing those hills justice just yet, but I'm telling you, boys, it's a hard hike to get up there, and I'm about to do it with you to introduce you to one of my good friends and a lot of other Marines up there that I just love to broadcast to my subscribers once a year minimum. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing my best. How about you?
Pretty good.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Hey, you too, man. Sorry I'm slowing you down with the fanny pack. I've lost a wallet on the freeway. Have a good one. Look at that. As soon as we get on base, a whole $1 cheaper for gas. We back, baby! There's all the battalions, home of the fighting 5th Marines, Camp San Mateo, my boys. There's the pool we would always get basically hazed in. So San Mateo is home to the 5th Marines, which is three battalions, technically 4. You got 1-5, 2-5, 3-5, and 2-4. It's the Marine Corps' fighting force. It's the infantry. They keep the 5th Marines pretty secluded on this side of base. Most of the other guys are south, towards Oceanside. Man, the amount of construction and stuff going on here, it's looking different. That's all. 2-5. Looks like they're building a new chow hall there. Oh man, there's the headquarters for 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines. Look at that. Dark Horse, baby, get some. I'm always just kind of speechless when I come back here, guys, and see my old barracks and see my old, you know. This is where your boy came after high school and was here for a while.
I'm gonna butt chug a 4 Loko.
Does that actually work if you butt chug a 4 Loko? Like, will you get fucked up?
Yes, are you serious, man?
Nah.
All these young Marines walking around with all their gear and stuff, too. Everybody cleaning their guns at the armory. But guys, I don't just come to base every year to ride around. I come here to really talk about some of these guys and give light to them. And yeah, and just show you around and introduce you to some of these guys. So like I've said in videos past, this is the formal memorial for a lot of the guys from the 5th Marines. Oh, that's new. This is cool. The trees before you are a tribute to the fallen and wounded Marines and sailors of the fighting 5th Regiment. Oh, that's cool. Okinawa, 6,515 miles straight west, 1945. Obviously World War II, we were there fighting. Kuwait, 8,034 miles straight, what is that, northeast, southeast, 1991. I feel like when I was here, there was really just these two, the OIF and OEF memorials, and a lot of these are just new, especially the big Vietnam one, but the Rock Marines and the 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines, Flying Tigers, all were involved in a bad crash, 1984. Here lies a lot of the young guys' names from OIF, which is Iraq, almost within 2003 to 2005, 6. There's all the guys from 3-5. And if you do see, some of these guys are dying from their injuries from these deployments years and years later. This is full 6 years after the deployment. Staff Sergeant Oscar E. Cannon. So they'll come back here and add their names. Here's from OEF, Operation Enduring Freedom. And as you can see, 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines took a lot of casualties, including an absolute hero from the Scout Sniper Platoon, Sergeant Matthew T. Abate. Dedicated to the combat wounded and fallen warriors of the fighting 5th Marine Regiment. All gave some gave all. This is for all the guys with Purple Hearts. More, India Company 3-5 lost their lives in an Osprey crash. Both of these are helicopter crash memorials. Last time I was here, they were flying Ospreys. It's a 2-propeller helicopter that converts into a plane, and especially the early models were just extremely prone to failure. This is the memorial for the Vietnam vets from the 5th Marines, and that should tell you a lot about the scale of Vietnam. I mean, look at how massive this really is. In honor of all those who served in 1-5, 2-5, 3-5, and 2-4 during the Vietnam War, an estimated 20,000 Americans served in the fighting 5th Marines at some point during that long war. Total of 2,706 of them were killed in action, and their names are inscribed in this granite memorial panels. They were organized by their battalion they served in, and they're listed in chronological order. Holy crap. DMZ, Khe Sanh, Da Yang, Saigon, Hue, some of the big Vietnam battles. So this is where a lot of ceremonies are held for memorial sake, promotion sake, awards. I've seen all types of ceremonies happen here, and a lot of the families will come here and mourn their loved ones right here. But for the young Marines and the guys that can still do it, like your least favorite moto vlogger, our memorial for these guys are on the top of that hill up there, First Sergeant's Hill. And I never really come fully prepared to do this hike. I'm in Air Force Ones. I did legs 2 days ago, and feeling extremely under the weather, but absolutely nothing's going to keep me from going up there and showing you guys all the guys up there and one of my best friends. But before we do that, I do need to go inside the MCX and get my boy a beer, because I always bring him up a drink. You know, it's sad to think about, but Twisted Teas weren't really around when Nick was here. I know he would love them, so let's give this one a go. Yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What's up, dude? Not bad. That is 650?
Yeah.
650 verse? That's cool.
Comfortable, dude.
Yeah, they're super reliable, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only had it for like 3,000 miles, but
Really?
I wear 110, dude. It's
Really?
so comfortable. My buddy has the SV650, the big one.
Oh yeah, the Suzuki version.
Yeah. But his is very aggressive for the mine.
Okay.
One ride on it, dude.
What, this one's just smoother, you think?
I just get to stand up on it.
Okay. Are you with 3.5?
2.5.
Oh, you're 2.5? Okay, cool. What's up, man? Brian. Good to meet you. Have a good day, bro. So I'm gonna drop my helmet here, guys. I brought a fanny pack for this very reason, because every year I'm struggling to, you know, use one hand to get up the hill as it is that steep. Just put our Twisted Tea right there. Here goes a Sporty. Yeah, if you guys can notice, a lot of Marines are adrenaline junkies. They love riding. They love fast cars. It's just who we are. And I'm gonna undo the GoPro from the helmet. Let's get going.
That exhaust leak is wicked, dude. That exhaust leak is wicked.
Yeah.
I could hear you from like 2 miles away. Do you know if it's coming from the front or the back?
Yeah, it's just right here.
You have no bolts on it.
I think I just remembered now. I threw this together when I was half drunk, so at home. And,
It's an 883.
yeah.
Nice. Fuel injector or carb? Oh, it's carb. Wow. It is an 06? So the last of the last year that they made them carbureted, because 04 they started making them fuel injected, but it was an option, you know. You're an 11? Oh, 311? Oh, 331. Oh, cool. Me too.
No shit.
Yeah. Way back in the day, yeah. I'm here bringing a couple drinks up to my buddy up on First Sergeant's Hill.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're Brian 636, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you know?
I was like, oh, that's gotta be it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
What's
you.
your name?
Kemper.
Camper?
Yeah.
Good to meet you, bro. That's crazy. That Marines here watch the videos? Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's crazy, man. Are you doing wheelies on this thing yet?
I
Definitely
just got
could.
the same bag. I just had to throw a chain conversion on it.
Cool. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. Get some mags for it too, maybe?
Eventually,
Some mag wheels. You got spokes on the front too?
Thanks, God. Put your shirt on, or your off-road shirt on that fucking truck today.
Well, you got a Talaria?
Oh, Talaria, yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, Talarias are nice too. All right, guys, I got a long hike.
Alright, brother.
Good to meet you. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I'm literally like shaking. The fact that there's young Marines here, 0331s, 0311s, like infantry boys that was once me 10 years ago that are now watching these videos of me doing that. Like, it's come full circle. This is insane. Pretty common thing to see on base here, these super fresh creeks that are running after, you know, a lot of rain on base, and just so peaceful, man. I swear. Listening to some old Blink 182 right now and preparing myself for this hill. Just definitely not in Chicago's, but this is my roots. What's up, dude? Starting to get put into perspective. A couple different layers of this hill. At the very top, if you guys can see, way up there, it's the beginning of some of those crosses. So let's start this hike. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it or not, but there's a range going on just to the east of here. So there's quite a bit of gunshots. Let's do it, baby. Got some patrolling exercises going on out there. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, got about a squad size element practicing patrolling. I think they're doing casualty evacs. Back to it. Them boys letting loose. Whew. First of 3 hills down. Holy crap. Shout out to Sick Rider Alex for not believing me how brutal this hike really is and wanting to hit heavy legs exactly, what, 36 hours before this. Shout out to you, my boy. In case you want to know how steep it is, that's my hand just leaning forward. Oh. 2 out of 3. Super cool, man. All I hear is gunshots, motorcycles, and senior Marines yelling at their junior Marines. I'm definitely back home. I'm definitely back home. One last leg. One last. Boys are getting good with the reloads. Love to see it. Love to see it. What's up, brothers? Whew. Boy's tired. Whew. I always come back, right? Whew. What's up, Santa? What's up, brother? So I really do just like to come up here and spend some time with Nick, talk to him, my best friend who's on my team. And I really do just make it a priority to come up here and clean him off, make sure all of his drinks are looking good, make sure he's looking good. So whenever he gets visitors up here outside of one of us, you know, it looks like he's well taken care of, well fed, well hydrated. Definitely one of our boys is up here. We miss you, brother. Really do. There's just so many young good guys up here, man, that never got to experience this side of life, you know, the civilian realm. This is Matt Abate's was talking to you about down there. We were with 3-5 Scout Sniper Platoon. Yeah, there's way more than just a few of us up here. There's guys from 1-5, 2-5, 3-5, 2-4. Young, good dudes, man. Thanks, Corporal Rusk. When I mean that this GoPro goes off for, you know, some time for me to be up here alone first, I really mean that. And I just don't take this very lightly, and it's something that you go on through your day-to-day life, you know, and it's sometimes does slip your mind of, you know, who's here and what they did. And yeah, when you come back on base and come up here, it just hits you like a brick wall. Double Doc Echo 2-5 is one of 2-5's corpsmen. Bigger memorials like this where literally 8 guys are memorialized up here. Sorry, 9 guys memorialized up here, all from Echo. Here's 1-5 and 3-5. Staff Sergeant Tajo. It's a common thing too for guys to have their awards memorialized like that into their cross. Some guys have their initials burned in. I know this one stood out to me last year when I was here, just because it was so new and so big, and how many guys are memorialized here. It's 1-5's big memorial cross, so it lists all the guys killed in OEF in Nawa, all the guys killed in OEF in Sangin, all the guys KIA in non-Middle East deployments, suicides, just absolutely heartbreaking, and accidental deaths. And as you can see, it's a solid like 30 guys. And they're all really young. As you can see, the majority are lance corporals and corporals. So these are all guys in their, you know, 20 to 22, maybe 23. That's about the standard age of a lance corporal, even 19. But yeah, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. So this is Staff Sergeant Hoover. Was actually in 3-5 at the time when I got out, and he was doing good. And he was one of the Marines, as you can see by the date, that was killed in the airport in Afghanistan. This was truly the last service member to be KIA in Operation Enduring Freedom, and it's just heartbreaking because I do remember seeing him in the Chow Hall.
Are you guys in the right side of mine? Let's go.
This is my first time coming up to his memorial here and seeing this, because you think when you leave base, most of the guys that you know, you're leaving on base and leaving with you, they're coming with you. And this was heartbreaking to see. I remember I saw his picture on NBC and I recognized him instantly. So not someone I was super close with, but definitely same battalion, same time frame. Yeah, that was truly the last person that got killed trying to evacuate Afghan citizens from the airport there. Gonna take a wild guess that Scott was a machine gunner. Probably pretty proud to be one too. Yeah, it's crazy to be here and see new crosses added to what, you know, you left behind. All right, I'm gonna go spend at least another 15-20 minutes with my boy Nick over there, straighten a couple things off, and I brought a special little something to drop off with him. Yeah, spend some more time with them, and then we'll head back down, but I'm gonna turn this off for a little bit, guys. Guys, I totally forgot I have the lens tint on this, so if it is a little bit too dark, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it, because your least favorite motovlogger doesn't know if you can do that twice. That hike is pretty rough, but I really do just enjoy spending time up here with these amazing young men. Like, truly walking around heroes right now, and just guys that were, I guess, just not meant for the other side, but too good to make it there, you know? All right, buddy, your Forage looks great. My old boots are still up here, just like a rock. Crazy. You look good, bud. Look like you're well hydrated. A lot of guys have been up here since in between my last visit and this visit. Obviously, there's, you know, fresh liquor down here. Boys, I will see all of you guys next year. I'll see you later. Maybe I'll even see you before then. Fair seas, fellas. It's like a modified run down this whole hill now. Oh my God. I just busted my ass so hard, man. I swear. Going down this is rough, especially with all this loose dirt. It's just rough. Till next time, fellas. Whew. About an hour and some change later. Not bad, I guess. All the guys are starting to free up and get back from the range. Super cool being back, man. It really is. Like, I'm truly speechless. And speaking of speechless, look at that. That is a female Marine. That's crazy. I guess it's not crazy. It's crazy to see a female Marine on this part of base now, I should say. Because when I was here, there was 0 females on this whole side of base, just because the infantry was not open up to women up until, I believe, a couple years ago. The Marine Corps opened up the infantry to women, which is a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. That's crazy though. We just saw our first female in 62 area
ever. That's weird. But guys, I am out of breath. I'm exhausted by that. My feet hurt. My legs hurt. I did that after leg day, and I was feeling a little bit sicky. Still am feeling a little sicky. But there is nowhere like base, and I really do want to come and spend some time and ride around here. Because in Southern California, roads with no traffic and windies like this are damn near impossible to find. This is the first time having a 1000 back on base in well over 10 years now. It is really crazy to think too that it was, 10 years ago, because I know for other guys that were in, they can relate that it's another life, you kind of forget about it in your day-to-day. It is, some things stay with you, maybe firearms retention and leadership and, critical thinking, and some of these skills that we're taught here remain with you, but the day-to-day, like how consumed you are with the Marines or the military is, sometimes it leaves you. So it's super cool to come back on the base. And this is the part of base, this is a super special part of base I couldn't bring you guys the last year or two. Look at this view. This is the helo pad. This is where your boy learned how to drag knee, how to do a lot of things on motorcycles that maybe I shouldn't have been doing, but this is where I learned. Look at the view of the Pacific Ocean, and I know the GoPro's not going to do it justice, but you can see some of the tippity tops of the crosses up there. Yeah, just getting hit with a whole wave of I cannot believe I'm back here. Yeah, like I said, this is where I learned how to drag knee, was up here, and by the looks of it, it looks like a lot of Marines are up here learning how to drift, learning how to wheelie, learning how to do a lot of things that are good to know how to do. I think anyone should know how to, drag a knee on a bike or drift a car, because then you really know what the max of your car is before it starts drifting, and the max of your bike before it starts drifting. You don't panic when it does. Look at this view. Absolutely beautiful. Let's put it up one time. Look at how pretty that is. S1000 in the air with the Pacific Ocean. And it's a Wednesday. Oh, that slow work on the S1000, man. We're going like 1 mile an hour. Clutch is in the whole time. Ah! So these weights right here are what the helicopters use to practice picking up like Humvees and other vehicles and stuff, because obviously they're really heavy and they already have the tie-downs in them. I don't know who that is though. Corporal Long. It's a great picture of you, my boy. But I spent a lot of my time up here, just practicing and hanging out after work, after I got done with the gym, after I had, got back from the range or whatever we had going on that day, the land nav, the field op, whatever. If we had time off, I would come up here on one of my bikes. That's a pretty common sight to see. You'll see water jugs like that staged all around base. If, a unit or a platoon or something like that is out doing some type of op, patrol training or land nav or something like that. See if we can run some stoppies, huh? Pick it up. Oh my God, this thing feels great in a stoppie. Come here and do this and really practice my lean angles, and I'm not going to drag my knee because I'm in like fishing pants. It's super cool. I'll put my hand down though. Ah! Roll something. That was a terrible stoppie. Your boy needs to spend some more time at the helo pad. I gotta say, guys, I've got the follow from celebrities. I've got recognized by people, aldermen, heads of police departments, whatever, and in really positive ways. But I don't think I've ever got the tickle in my tummy that I did when that young Marine from one of these units said that he knew exactly who I was. He was like, "Oh, you're Brian 636. Yeah, multiple guys watch you here," which to me, that is the biggest compliment I've ever been given in my entire life. And let me explain to you why. I've been coming to base and doing this ever since I got out, but let me tell you why that is just that. A lot of these young Marines, when they're transitioning to get out into the civilian world, are told that the grass is not greener, that there is no you know, good 9-to-5 life, and the transition is hard, and you're gonna miss your brothers, and you're gonna miss this. And you know what? All of that is true to a certain degree. It really is, because you will miss your friends, you will miss the camaraderie, you will miss all that. You got a long way to go. What in the hell is this thing? A turkey? A vulture? Oh, it's a vulture. Eating something dead. You are gonna miss all that stuff to the Marines and soldiers and guys that are currently in or deployed watching. You will, but what I hope that my videos do persuade is that if you want to do something, you can. So many of the older Marines that have re-enlisted and stuff pretty much scare a lot of these guys into getting out, because civilian world does seem like a world away, and it is scary, and to a certain degree it is. You know, that's the same reason that guys commit suicide and guys are homeless, and some of these guys really do go off the deep end. But I'm telling you, if you are, you know, a driven individual and you can see yourself in a different place, or that there is more than life than just, you know, blowing shit up, pulling triggers, patrolling and stuff, then do it. But if you are still in love with this life, look at the BMW S1000. Beautiful. If you are still in love with the Marine Corps and the Marine Corps culture, I would tell you to stay in. But yeah, the fact that young Marines are in these barracks watching me, it really came, it's come full circle. It's come full circle. Free photo with Santa. Bring your camera. 5 places on base. Lord knows it ain't up here. There's barely any females up here. It's not really a place where a lot of families live. Well, absolutely no families live there. What am I talking about? It's all single young Marines. Like I was saying, this is truly where the next war that's being fought, this is where the guys are coming from these pretty much all male infantry battalions, and they're young dudes, and this is who we send to fight our country's wars. And there really is just nothing like riding and being back on base. It's not like the rest of Southern California. The smells, the shrubbery, the underpopulation compared to the overpopulation. Oh, this is cool. This is where we used to run some of our PFTs. Your boy did legs yesterday. It doesn't mean we did pull-ups though. You ready? In the gloves? Oh. 18, 19, 20. Yeah, your boy still got it. 20 pull-ups was the perfect score. Got a dirty butt because I fell down the hill. Now I got a dirty seat. Oh, man. I'm truly blessed to be able to come back here with a part of me now and experience, you know, Brian's past life, and honor some of those guys that didn't get to leave base, and bring all you guys with, because I think there's a good saying, and I know I said it last year: a man dies twice. First, when he physically dies, and second, when his name is never said again. I think it's really important, especially for those guys. Not just guys from my generation, or OIF, or OEF, or Vietnam, all of them, man. Because at one point, they were all that young kid. Who else is doing 20 pull-ups in a freaking helmet and a fanny pack and full dressed up? Come on! I would get gas here because it's so much cheaper, but this thing is only a couple gallon tank. I'm gonna save what, a couple bucks? Come on. See you later, boys. See you later, base. Till next time. Oh, and one more thing, because I've gotten this comment before in the past. Filming on base is restricted in some areas, and those areas are very well marked. Certain airfields, certain repair places, the armory. There's lots of places that are restricted filming, including some of the entryways. All these streets, all these battalions that I've talked about, all this stuff is pretty public knowledge. So for anyone that wants to throw that at me, let's get that out of the way right now. Your boy was not filming in any restricted areas. One more thing before I get out of here. Please keep the comments respectful. I understand that not every single conflict the U.S. has been in, the people that may or may not have gone and fought them, and your opinion on the military. Keep the comments respectful, please. These are some of my good friends, other people that are watching this, good friends, and it's a part of our lives, it's part of our past. With that being said, Camp Pendleton, I love you. I look forward to spending the next couple days here in San Clemente, California. I'm going to be linking up with a couple other content creators, filming some more motorcycle vlogs. Like, I haven't been out here filming enough. Lord knows I have. Your boy's been on the road for weeks. And I really do gotta give a shout out to all you guys that are watching, because without y'all, I wouldn't be able to be doing this. So and giving light to some of these guys that I think deserve the entire world. As always, guys, your least favorite moto vlogger, your least favorite Marine, your least favorite veteran, signing out from Camp Pendleton, California as I go back into the civilian world and stay my ass for the next 364 days. If you guys like the video, make sure to give it a like. If you're new here, hit subscribe. And if you want to leave something down in the comments respectfully, leave something down there. I love you guys. Respect life. Here's my invisible pair of boots right here, and I am throwing them over the wire with all these guys right here. I hope all my boys are doing well in life. I'm out of here. Peace.